Okay, so this is Saturday Nights. This is the production design document. I'm really not a fan of holding stuff back from you guys, plus, I'm going about this on my own now, so I figured why not just tell you my full vision. And, yeah, I mean, this is what I would want to deliver, or what I would personally would want to see in a wrestling game, and through many years of researching and whatnot, I found out that a lot of these ideas that I've already had or were suggested are exactly what this game should entitle. So, okay. So, game direction. Basically, what I wanted to do was to have an AKI-style game, whether it be gameplay and possible look, maybe with enhanced graphics, with the in-depthness of Fire Pro Wrestling, as well as every little element to every wrestling game that has been released throughout the years, throughout the decades, actually, and have them put into this game that we've either forgotten about or have taken away from us. So let me go ahead and just read the game design. Taking us back to the colorful and extravagant times of the Saturday afternoon wrestling show, Saturday Nights brings us 8 competitors, this was the original plan, who will bring their larger-than-life characters to your TV screen in a world filled with big arenas, bright lights, and championship gold. The matches in SK will have the ingredients to put on the most epic matchups ever assembled, with the most fast-paced technical grappling, death-defying high-flying maneuvers, the stiffest strikes, and the most amazing matches. You will have your household reacting like you're actually in the arena. So I'm even going to read out the crossed-out ideas that we decided to not go through when we did the Kickstarter. These are just spitball ideas. I wanted to put everything in there. TV mode. This will be what we see on the TV, the wrestlers combating against each other to become the grand champion to fulfill their character's destiny. Feud mode was an idea where you select who you would want to have a feud with in a series of matches and incidents that lead to a final showdown of a match of your choosing. 2 out of 3 falls, table, submission, first blood, last standing, cage with weapons, ladder match, if one of the characters is a champion. Arcade. 1-on-1, tag match, 3-way dance, 4-way dance, ladders, table, submission, first blood, last man standing, cage with weapons. Now, these were just some of the ideas for matches that we wanted to have. We literally kept going back and forth as to which ones we wanted to have in there. Okay, sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. One of the main selling points that we wanted for this was deathmatch mode. Players have the chance to take their weapons to the extreme. The deathmatch mode allows the option of adding light tubes, barbed wire, exploding landmines, electrified barbed wire ropes, Legos, all the fun stuff that you see on the videos online and basically in just independent and Japanese and deathmatch wrestling. Another one is full editor. Includes custom entrances, custom gear, and more. Finally, the little guy can be presented in a wrestling game and job to an overpowered and poorly balanced John Cena. That was just a personal joke, I guess. Giant story mode. The gigantic story mode is company versus wrestling company. Originally, there was going to be a take on the Monday Night Wars, or in our particular current case, the independents versus the big leagues. Let's see here. So there's character design. The art direction. Now, we used a particular drawing. I'll go ahead and post links or those pictures later on, or I'll tweet them out. Now, the user interface, which is basically the ideas of what I wanted those particulars to look like. I wanted a huge screen in this style, like the reflecting letters, the shiny colors, good use of that, because, well, that's what wrestling is. I put, what I'm looking for is a bold, popping out, semi-colorful logo combined with a random background of one of the arenas in the background, like the image below, which I will show you in a bit. If not possible, then a simple black background, like the above image, will be fine. And here's the image below. Yes, WCW NWO Revenge. I always liked that look. But, again, willing to fluctuate. Match select option. The select screen for the matches, I want to be surrounded by lights and on a marquee because, well, folks, we're building something here. You know, you want to see the excitement of it, like the days of the Madison Square Gardens or the there's basically the big fight feels for any of your characters because that's what we want to provide. Arena select. In order to save as much possible space I decided instead of showing the full arena, we just show a list with a still picture of the stage, keeping the marquee background the same. However, I'm totally open to doing that a la Virtual Pro 2, where you can see like Kawasaki Stadium or the Tokyo Dome and stuff like that. Now, Wrestler Select. I wanted to keep the marquee setting as the characters are selected and have them be presented both sides of the marquee and have them facing their opponent to do a taunt to them with the match and the gimmicks and details shown. Like you can have the character select like that. A combination of both the above image and the below image. So you have that selection. And then like right here, kind of a side-to-side kind of thing with the wrestler select in the middle. And you can decide if it's a title shot, which will be presented more beautifully in arena and whatnot. Each wrestler should have more than one outfit to choose from, 4 being the minimum. Of course, you know, we all love multiple attires, so why not? After selecting wrestlers, a small taunt-off animation is shown to present the match. So here we have Fritz DeVito doing the rock and roller. And we have Kota Ibushi doing his beautiful kicks. And then boom, there's the center picture of the match selection. If possible, have the wrestlers moving animation like taunting or breathing while looking into the camera instead of a still shot. Now, in-game, the entrances should be larger than life. Lights of many different colors everywhere. Or the pyros right there, you see it in the Wrestle Kingdom. Or the Bailey lights in colors with the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men. I know it's Balloon Buddies or whatever, but I prefer that. Then you got Swag UK right there. Look at him. And then, when introducing the wrestlers in each corner, have streamers to be thrown into the ring. It means a sign of respect from the audience, which I had to put a little note in there for the those unfamiliar. You can switch this off in the options. Of course, this is a tribute ending of a career streamer throw right there, which I would want for career mode. Let's see here. Now the energy bar. The player's health will get more orange, yellow, and finally red. If their health starts blinking, it means that the time to flick their analog to activate their special. There we have a classic example of that. And right here too, from the Virtual Pro 2 series. If the player flicks the analog stick twice, it will turn special into super special, featuring a feature that I'd like to call Overkill. The title will appear in the health bar in a reverse color scheme from special. Now reversals. This is one of the main things that I would love to see in a wrestling game. This game should have the best, most fast-paced and unique reversal system in any wrestling game. When a strike or a certain point of a move is about to happen, a prompt will appear from the player to reverse, which will be the counter button. Left bumper button for strikes, right bumper for button grapples. This prompt can be taken off in options, making any moment of the match turn into an opponent's favor. From a simple grapple, chain wrestling exchange to a finisher, which can turn into a reversal into a finisher, but only if the other player is in the red or already has a special lined up. Much like this particular game, which I really wish we got a sequel to. Let's see here. Technical design. This was basically just the breakdowns of it. This is the more technical stuff. The engine was discussed. They wanted to do the Unity engine because it's an untapped particular engine. Me personally, I would have loved to have done the AKI one, but that's only because I'm familiar with it, and it hasn't been used since. And yeah, I mean, here were the stretch goals. We really wanted to do intergender wrestling. Also wanted to do those usual online modes, which I discussed earlier. And then single elimination tournament, round robin elimination tournament. Also, we want to do breakable ringside tables, of course, destructible entrance areas and Titantrons. Stand chair to perform moves. That's a feature I really, really miss. And of course, there's deathmatch mode. Steel Cage, First Blood. Peachy Hardcore, which is kind of like our little nod to NBA Jam. Hitting each other with foam weapons, breaking through imaginary tables, invisible steel cage, stuff like that. We want to do create a tournament, create a match, redecide falls, decide match types in the falls, decide weapons used. And then we also want to do create a deathmatch mode, which you can add these fun little items here. Or anything, little destructible arenas, places to jump off of, weed whackers, exploding barbed wire, table spots like this. Of course, little Mr. Pogo Nita right there. Barbed wire crossboards, like basically everything that we see in the crazy stuff that we find online, I wanted to include in this game. There's fire spots and light tube cages, and of course the CZW cage of death and all that stuff, all that good stuff. And then let's see here. Yeah, I mean, we also want to create a title, create a destructible set, which means you can make your own arena, but also put a bunch of destructible pieces on there. You could fall through the ramp or the ring, like Bam Bam and Taz, or you can knock somebody off the top of the Titantron and have them go through the stage and then do a jump off of it. Of course, create an entrance, create a moveset, create a wrestler, of course, with way, way more in-depth stuff to it, all that jazz. And yeah, I mean, this is what we wanted, or this is what I definitely wanted. Let me go ahead and read this here. This is what these are notes that I made for it. Moves and reversals. Almost every move will have a reversal in order to produce the excitement that independent wrestling has provided in reality. Every opportunity can be used for or against a player. At the opening seconds of the bout, a simple grapple can be turned into a chain of grapples and one-ups to the moments of near victory where an opponent can be in a clutch of a devastating finisher, but for a quick flash get the chance to catch a second wind. Create mode. With details that have never been included, not only can we provide you the chance to make your dream wrestler, male, female, giant, little person, we understand that the little things are what make you stand out from the rest, so we will include how you wear a title belt, what color your streamers will be if you get thrown into an arena that calls for it, and how you react to your audience in your entrance. Create a title. From singles to trios, your belt will become the center of attention from anybody you wish to let challenge, whether it be online or local. Create an arena. What makes our Create an Arena different from the others is that we give you the opportunity to truly make it your own. You can choose standard features, the lights, the stage, barricades, ring design. However, we also want to let you design what areas to dive from.